What's up, peace, light, and love? Hey, love. May I have a word with you? Feeling good today. Got that Light Seers deck, no doubt about it. We need some music in these streets, no doubt, huh? Let's get it. All right. Want to make sure before we get started that I'm shouting out the ancestors, right? The spiritual advisors, the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, right? Coming through in some most auspicious ways, helping us along our journey in this dance we call ascension, no doubt, huh? So let's talk about this message we got laid down at the end of the day. The King of Swords is coming through. When the King of Swords is coming through, this is about making sure that we can be able to see the forest between the trees, right? Because the devil is always in the details, no doubt about that, right? So the King of Swords is coming through, reminding us about making sure we keeping a sharp mind, because sometimes we struggle to do that, especially when we get emotionally involved in things, right? Or if we got something else that's focused on our mind that we want at the end of the day. And perhaps that's why the Knight of Pentacles is showing up, right? But he's showing up in this particular form because sometimes we start focusing on only the material thing, right, at the end of the day, right? And we ain't really thinking about what the heart really wants, because we've been in this program that makes us think that if we got something a little bit extra more than the next person, that's what adds value to us at the end of the day, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is showing up. He in this other energy, right, that's showing us that we really got to start thinking bigger, right? So this is why that Six of Pentacles is coming through in effect, right? Making sure that we showing up, giving out here in these particular streets, right? See, when the Six of Pentacles is showing up, this is about making sure that at the end of the day, we got this give-take thing that's going on where everybody is benefiting, right? That don't mean you giving all and you just doing, you in this energy of martyrdom and whatnot, right? But really about making sure that you giving so that it's beneficial and adding value to people and everything. And so the King of Swords is really just reminding us to really be a little bit more thoughtful and mindful at the end of the day, right? Because sometimes we get into this space where we feel like we got too many options on how to go about doing things. So the Seven of Cups is coming through, reminding us to come up out of this indecisive energy, right? To make us feel like we ain't got no choice at the end of the day. We got to do the way that the teaching has been taught and whatever the hell it is, what have you, right? And so the King of Swords is really asking us to really tap into our inner wisdom, right? And really be able to see the forest from the trees, right? And so we ain't caught up in all of this matrix mentality, right? We got some holidays that's coming up, right? That's really, they really benefit, right, from a lot of this materialism type of energy, right? Telling you you got to buy all of this in order to show love at the end of the day, right? But the Spirit is really coming through, making sure that we know that we got a choice at the end of the day. Like, we ain't really got to do it like that. It don't mean that you don't got no love if you ain't showing up on the material level, because there's so many things that you can do that you can show your love. Spirit is really coming out and really encouraging us to step into this thing of higher consciousness where we becoming a little bit more alert and aware to the games that's out here, right? So that we ain't out here hustling backwards in these particular streets. We go show love in a way that's really going to be most effective and most auspicious at the end of the day, right? Because with all of these choices, all of these decisions that we've been making out here in these particular streets, right, we already know, like, right at the end of the day, like, that this is the game that's always being played, right, where they program you as to what holiday and what money you need to be spending at the end of the day, right? And so Spirit is really coming through, checking in, making sure that you can peep the game, right, that you ain't out here blowing your money on foolishness and fuckery when all you got to do is really show up in the most auspicious way, show some love and shine some light, because this is what really makes the connections real at the end of the day, and not that material shit that they trying to bring us through on, right? So I hope that helped you out. Keep your money in your pocket and show some love. Spend some time. That's a way for you to really show up and shine light in your relationships. Peace and light. Peace and love.